My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. Well, anyway, this is just a little moment we come back on with a little deep peach paint and decide for a little moment we're going to come on and kind of like I say just sort of paint in the little gnome's face and put in a little bit of color right in, and to make what we have just a little bit of a thing that shall manage what we got. To make what we have, I say just put a little etchy sketch in and just kind of paint along, get along the little eyebrow and the face, and do the things we have to do just to kind of see what a little work it's going to be. Sometimes I tell y'all, I mean, a face may not really take a long time to paint, but I say it's a good thing, because I'll tell y'all that this may not be a step that could take long enough to have a long video, but I just also would like to share with you all that when I painted these little ruffles, there was a time in between videos that I decided I wanted to put on the little bit of a second coat of paint on them, just to kind of try to get them into a better shade of face of color and do what all we do just to make things right. I say that it's just one thing I tell y'all, that this little kind of type of work shall make a little goodness in us. Sometimes, just sometimes, I say we kind of get on the little peachy paint and the face comes out just like that. Of course, there's a little bit more to the sideburns, the mustache, and the beard that we're going to try to kind of put a little extra type of work into and make it out so it's going to be so much little better. I tell y'all that this is just what we got when it comes down to getting a little bit of water and paint out of the brush. I say that there's a little thing that's going to happen here. We got a little rag here we used to kind of take what remains of the paint out of the brush, and with this little face here, you see there's probably going to be another little step we're going to take. We're going to take the white paint, and probably this could probably end up being the finale to the series, maybe, because turns out there's not much to do except maybe just add a little extra layer of both of these two colors when we come down to the end. So that is probably just the way it's going to be. And I'm probably getting a little bit of this paint just a little bit out of line when it comes down to making these little mustaches and beards and things. But when we kind of paint along, we're going to see a little funny space just come right in and just move along here. And as you see, just work along the little mustache here, getting rid of all this little extra type of strange little feeling in it. And I'll tell y'all that we're going to come down and take care of this other little side too, and put in a little bit of a type of place where we're going to show in a little white down the little gnome's little face. Come on, get down to the little sideburns and all with what we have, I say, just moving little things along. Probably seen in other videos where I kind of take the knife and just kind of chip away some of the excess that gets in little places, so it's going to be a little nicer just do a little bit like that. And with all we have here, just move along. This is where the next part of the mustache shall come in, removing a little paint here. And this is just going to be fine little work of art for us to work with our ways into life of all things, of all little happy critters, I say. Heaven help us. This is just going to be the little thing that shall make us have a bright little day. And for one thing, I say I've seen a lot of gnomes. I've seen people have little gnomes that had little hillbillies with little jugs of moonshine and things. I don't deal with that too much, but I say it would just be a little interesting thing to see, because I've actually bought a little gnome that was just like that before, and it was only $5 for how big it was. I say that this is just how we kind of make things along, take care of what this little critter has to offer to us, and put it all down the little ways to show a little time of grace and mercy to make what we have just as joyful as we know everything like how to be. So with this much being done, I say that there's probably going to be another step we'll take a little further, but we'll take a break and let it dry before we go there. Well, as for a little moment, I say that we come back on, and in this little break, we're going to finally just do a little type of work where if this little pin is working, which I hope it still is, maybe burn in some eyes for the little critter. Or we got it on the wrong side of the burner here, the switch in the wrong direction, but for this moment I say kind of just come on here, and we got one little line here to make, and we got one to make on the other side too. One thing I'll give you all is a little demonstration is what you see here, because this was how I kind of did the original. And here for a moment we're just going to kind of put a little bit of a line in to make the little eyes and what you see here. So I would say that that was what I had to show for this very moment, and it's almost getting about to where it's time to end this series. So I just want to say that I wish you all well, wish you all the best, hope you all will come back for more anytime you wish. And as for this series, it's been wonderful, and for all things, see you in the next. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.